Hi everyone, my name is Guys. Let's take a look at this software called Konvertio, a plugin for WordPress that allows you to create splash pages. Konvertio does the pop-ups differently. It creates a full screen content and makes it as if it looks like it's part of your website. The dashboard is neat and allows you to manage all the splash pages you created. You can edit them, delete them if you wish to, duplicate or have a preview of each. Now, if I click on the new screen, it should get me directly to the page creator. Looking at it, we can see that on the left panel, we have controls, templates, and there is a total of 7 in there. Then the background settings where I could choose to have a solid background, image, or even video. We also have the top bar settings, shortcode, and launch options. We'll get another look of these in details later on. Now say I want to create my splash page from a template so I could use some of the images and layout already made for me. I'll just click on templates and select one. Then the software loads up my selection. Now I want to change my background color, so I'll just click on background from the left panel, then bring up the color picker to change my background into something more pleasing to my eyes. And once done, I could just close it out. Now back to the workspace, we can edit all these elements by clicking on the gear button, after which I can edit the text, font size, text alignment, the background color, and many others. Notice that if you make any changes on this element editor, you can see the changes immediately in your workspace. So for example, let me change sale to promo, and then click anywhere. Change the color of the text into something else, then we can see it changes immediately. Another convenient feature of Konvertio is that you can easily change the type of element you're working on into something else easily. From a text, you can change it into an image instead, or video, widget, form, coupon, timer, or even call to action buttons. And these elements have their respective settings for you to configure. Back to workspace again, be aware that I can add either a column space or a row space where I could insert another element for my splash page. I'll just append one by clicking the plus sign, then edit it using the gear button. Again, you can select image, video, widget, or other, but in my case, I'll just use a text. I'll type in this. Okay. Then once done, I can quickly make a preview using this green button up here, and we can see how lively the splash page comes in. Now let's go to the launch options. What you will see here are modes that determine how your splash pages will show up to the visitors. You can choose either to show your page if your visitor has an intent to leave your page within 10 seconds, or delay depending on the length of time you specify in seconds. Or you can launch it if your site has been loaded, or if your visitor's mouse leave the site, or if the visitor has scrolled down the screen to a certain degree. For the sake of this demo, I'll just select the launch when the document or site is loaded. After that, we need to go to controls, then add a filter. This filter determines which pages and posts in your site your splash pages will appear in. Now let's click on add filter. Looking at it, we can display the splash page into home page, all posts, all pages, selected posts, selected pages, or to pages with specified tags or in specific categories. For this demo, I just want to display this on my test page, and we click on done. We can only change the screen name if this checkbox enabled is ticked. So make sure you do that to make the changes. And I will just type in my splash page. You can also set the number of times to show the splash pages to your visitors and set the cookie duration. Then let's click on save. Now if we view the actual site page, we'll see exactly the same thing from the preview we had in Konvertio. Now if you guys would remember SushiSpot, which allows you to create interactive hotspots in your pages, you can actually use this with Konvertio. Just get the code from SushiSpot and paste it back to Convertio in the text elements box, and you'd be able to get the results right after. Well, that is about it, and this sums up our demo for Convertio. We'll see you next time. Cheers!